Yellowstone National Park is home to a supervolcano, a term that might sound ominous, and for good reason. This isn't just any ordinary volcano, it's a massive one that has the potential to affect the entire planet. The significance of its potential eruption can't be overstated, as it could release enormous amounts of ash and gas into the atmosphere, potentially causing a global cooling effect, disrupting food supplies, and impacting human life on a massive scale. The fear of a catastrophic eruption is real, with some people worried that it could happen at any moment, wiping out humanity as we know it. These fears are fueled by myths and misconceptions, such as the idea that Yellowstone is overdue for an eruption, or that there's a sudden increase in seismic activity. People imagine a worst-case scenario where the eruption would blanket the entire country in ash, causing widespread destruction and chaos. The United States Geological Survey, USGS, and other scientific organizations continuously monitor the park's seismic activity, gas emissions, and ground deformation. While there have been periods of increased activity, the current consensus is that an eruption is possible but not imminent. The scientific community relies on data and evidence-based research to assess the risks, rather than speculation or doomsday predictions. The science behind supervolcanoes is complex, but essentially, they're capable of producing eruptions with a volcanic explosivity index, or VEI, of 8 or higher. For comparison, the 1980 Mount St. Helens eruption had a VEI of 5. The largest eruption in recorded history, the 1815 eruption of Mount Tambora, had a VEI of 7. Yellowstone's volcanic system is powered by a massive magma chamber that's about 80 kilometers wide and 20 kilometers thick. Experts have been studying Yellowstone for decades, and while there's no clear consensus on when or if it will erupt, most agree that an eruption would be preceded by significant warning signs. Recent research findings suggest that the likelihood of a large-scale eruption in the near future is low, but it's impossible to rule out entirely. In terms of current monitoring efforts, scientists use a range of techniques to track seismicity, ground deformation, and gas emissions. They've identified several unrest periods in recent years, but these have not been followed by an eruption. The data collected during these periods helps scientists refine their models and better understand the volcano's behavior. The risk of a Yellowstone eruption is real, but active monitoring and research help mitigate fear. While it's impossible to predict with certainty when or if Yellowstone will erupt, the ongoing work of scientists and researchers provides a sense of reassurance that we're prepared for whatever might happen. So, what do you think? Share your thoughts about Yellowstone and its potential eruption in the comments below.